Hello, and welcome to my presentation about wordiness. Let's begin. All right, to start, what is wordiness? So wordiness is a grammatical issue that happens when too many unneeded words are present. And for this lesson, I decided to focus on wordiness relating to sentences, but wordiness can also apply to writing or speaking as well. Okay, so for an example of wordiness, here's the following sentence, which has just too much going on. So I ended up having to visit 3 different shopping centers to look for the black coffee maker I was looking for, and I still didn't find the right kind of black coffee maker. So as you can see, the sentence might not have spelling issues, and it does make sense structurally, but it just has some words that aren't needed. So next, here's the sentence revised for wordiness. So I visited 3 different stores to find the coffee maker I needed, but I still didn't find it. So this revised sentence still conveys the same meaning as the original, but it removes words that weren't needed or didn't really contribute to like the overall meaning of the sentence. So with my struggle with wordiness, specifically, I've struggled with wordiness through just trying to over-explain in my writing. And for me, I think I didn't really consider wordiness because I didn't get much feedback on it, like in my writing assignments when I was in school. So I didn't really address wordiness until after I graduated with my undergrad degree and started working more professionally. So for example, because of COVID, I've been working from home. So most of my work communication is through email at the moment. So with the email format, sometimes I'll add too much information to the message that I'm composing, when sometimes it might be better to simplify what I'm trying to say, like just to have like a couple sentences instead of using like maybe like a paragraph or two to kind of explain a point. Okay, so how to overcome wordiness. So a wordy sentence can be addressed by simplifying the sentence to exclude unnecessary words. So like in the earlier example I gave, taking out or changing words in a sentence is like one of the easiest ways to address wordiness. And also words that are required for correct grammar and are key to the meaning of the sentence should still be kept. So unnecessary words like can be taken out of a sentence as long as the original meaning of the sentence can still be conveyed. And so tips on avoiding wordiness. So some recommendations for avoiding wordy sentences and phrases. So one I'll go over is to eliminate redundancy. So for example, instead of using the phrase completely finished, instead just use the word finished, since completely and finished, like the two word, or completely is redundant when you're also saying finished. Okay, so another one is to delete empty words and phrases. So for example, words like really and very, or a phrase like I think that, like those words and that phrase, they both like don't need to be in a sentence or as part of like speaking all the time. And also the third one I have here is to avoid expressions that can be more clearly said in another way. So for example, a phrase that's kind of wordy is something like due to the fact that. So like instead of adding that to a sentence, you can just use the word because, just because the word because conveys the same meaning than that phrase. Okay, so in closing, a wordy sentence might still be grammatically correct, but overcoming wordiness is essential for improving on overall writing and speaking skills. All right, so that's pretty much it for this presentation. So I Do hope you found this overview of wordiness to be informative.